Hey, what's happening? Brett Miller. This is Choppin' Ain't Easy. I got kind of a weird one today. As a lot of you know, High Country is no longer open, High Country Harley-Davidson. We've been cleaning out the shop, getting ready for the new occupants. I've been working on my home shop, and so we're ready to do a little work on one of my bikes. So we're actually gonna go to Todd's house. He has started working at home on his own stuff, and so Todd's gonna help me with my lowrider. We are gonna put a 131 in the lowrider. A little combination of Harley-Davidson parts, some S&S, some fueling. We're gonna try to make pretty nasty bike out of it, but since my garage is getting worked on, we had to put everything in storage. So I got two of these big storage containers in front of my house, plus a nice lady that lives across the street from us allowed me to fill up her garage with stuff, because right now they're getting an epoxy floor put in our garage. I've got somebody coming to paint it. We've got another guy coming to put in some lights, talking to Doug about putting a nice heater in there so we can use this thing in the wintertime. Right now we're getting ready to pull out the lowrider and we're gonna take it up to Todd's place. Had to use a ramp to get this sucker in here, but I don't think that's gonna be necessary as tall as the suspension is for getting it out. We won't bore you with filming us riding up there, but next time you see this bike, it's gonna be at Todd's shop at his house. Check it out. Hey, what's happening? Brett Miller again. Rode up to Todd's place, and we're gonna start on my 2022 lowrider. We're gonna be taking this sucker apart and putting a 131 kit in it. The Harley-Davidson 131 kit comes with the whole top end. It also comes with CNC ported heads, which are a lot nicer than the ones that come stock on this bike. It also comes with a new intake. It comes with new fuel injectors. However, what it doesn't come with is like a cam plate and stuff like that. So we are going to be installing a Harley-Davidson Screamin' Eagle cam plate. A few other aftermarket pieces. I've got fueling tappets because I always use those. I know this kit comes with tappets, but I don't use the Screamin' Eagle tappets. I always use fueling. I've got some fueling shims. We're going to be checking the rocker arms and stuff to make sure that they aren't moving around in there, being noisy. We've got the S&S piston squirters. We've also got the oil intake where it comes into it. The Harley-Davidson one has been known to fail, where the coolant, it uses oil as a coolant, where it comes back into the engine itself has been known to fail. So we have an S&S one of those. A few other minor fueling and S&S things, kind of this combo package going in here. We also will be doing a bunch of ARP bolts. Yeah, so we're gonna get going on this thing, get it torn apart. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get it torn down. We're gonna check the run out on this stock crank, and then we'll kind of make a decision from there. I will be showing you time lapse of us working on this, but I'm also gonna be stopping from time to time to film some of the parts that we're putting in there and what we are doing. So check it out and enjoy. All right, so we've got her kind of torn down. We're doing a little cleanup right now. He's got everything sealed off, getting any grit off of the outside of the engine. We're gonna start putting stuff back together probably. We did put a gauge on there to check the run out because we weren't sure if I was gonna have to go get a new crank or not. It's gonna be just fine. So we're gonna move forward with the things that we've got. So you're gonna get to see this thing starting to go back together. Check it out. All right, so we got her torn down. You hear the air compressor going there because we are getting the tappets ready. You see this little deal in there, suck and vacuum on that. And that is pre-oiling those tappets. And you can see the stuff that we took apart. Not the end of the world that I'm doing this engine. You're starting to get some wear here. There was some wear inside the cylinders. I was actually hoping to reuse the camshaft and tappets for a buddy's motorcycle because this had the Harley-Davidson high horsepower cam in it, but there's enough wear on the camshaft itself and the 4 tappets that just not gonna go through the trouble to reinstall that in somebody's motor. But we're getting our parts together right now, checking everything out, looking at the different instructions that we've got. We will be using S&S head studs, head bolts, Screaming Eagle cam plate, S&S piston jets. I also have S&S breathers around here that they came out with for the M8s that are really, really nice. I've never been that big into billet breathers and stuff before because if you opened them up, they still had the same piece of reticulated foam on the inside that a Harley-Davidson one did, so I didn't really understand the point. But S&S actually redesigned them and have a cool little deal in there they call a labyrinth. It reminds me a lot of like a catch can on the side, the firewall or something of a race car on the inside. So anyway, if you've ever seen how one of those works, there's just a lot of little things going in and out where it has to turn all these different corners and it separates the crankcase pressure from the oil. So, but anyway, that's what S&S did on the inside of their breathers. That kind of came from some of that M8 bagger racing. Those guys were having a hard time with it crapping out oil and going on the track or going on their tires, and so that's not good. But yeah, we're getting her to the point where we're starting to go back together here. Check it out. All right, well, I'm back at my shop, which is under construction, as you can see. It's got the floor in, drywall is done over there. I've got a painter coming, I believe starting tomorrow. Eloy Lopez is coming here and he's going to be painting the inside of my garage. The floor was done by 2 younger guys that we've known their family for a long time, cousins. I'll give you their information in this video as well. It's really a cool color. The boys saw how many Harleys I had and they were like, oh man, we can do this Harley flake. It's got gray and black with a little bit of orange in it. So yeah, I really like it a lot. So like I say, I've been working on getting my home shop put together. As you guys know, High Country Harley-Davidson is no longer around. I am, however, going to start at another Harley-Davidson custom shop, I believe the 1st of this next month, so 1st of November. It's going to be the Fort Motorcycle Company. It's up in Loveland, Colorado. I'm looking forward to filming some videos there and showing you guys, you know, all the custom stuff that they do. You know, we can still service your Harley-Davidson there. Yeah, so it should be pretty cool. So after we got the bike torn apart over at Todd's today, I was able to, I'm gonna have to send this video off. The bike's not gonna be complete for this video. We'll have to show you in a second part. I just had to get the video over to the editor so that we could try to make the release. So I hope you enjoyed what you saw. There's gonna be more information coming forward about the Fort Motorcycle Company, my participation there. So look forward to that. Like I said, like and subscribe. Tell your friends, come out and see me at the Fort Motorcycle Company. Yeah, thanks a lot, enjoy. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys a better look at this flooring. They went up the stairs, then I came back and painted those railings. See how they went up the wall a bit too, because my foundation stuck out. They went up there. So it's coming together. Up there in the corner behind me, I'm going to have Doug Willis come from Above All Heating and AC. Yes, that Doug from the videos with all the different bikes. He's gonna come and put a heater up in that corner for me. So that should be pretty rad. I can be out here in the winter time. It gets pretty cold here in Colorado out in the garage. So that should be cool. Thanks a lot for watching. Like I said, hope to see you again soon. Keep watching these videos.